Alright, cool. We must follow the screams.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll
My
be
belly's
your
getting a
throat
little
that's
empty.
slit.
That's for sure.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
What if I've already forgotten this guy?
And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies.
Oh, was he that like
I was here to do just that.
scholar dude
when Master
that kept
Lubor
getting
told me
attacked?
of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
He's always
What I
got a really
saw
nice
was a
axe in
room
the
full of
background in
people
his
who were angry
foundry.
and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
I'll go kill some bandits?
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard, with you as captain. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
Huh?
Conrad, may
Oh.
I introduce you to Jane?
He's pretending we're
Commander
different
of the
people.
Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad,
She's really good at lying on her feet.
are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
He's not very smart, because, like, if Jane
Can't
said
believe that
no,
actually
why would
worked.
she come to
Conrad's not
Dalamil
what
to
you
say
call
no
the
in
brightest
person?
candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I hate how it was like nicely bright just then, and then as soon as they caught out of the cutscene, it just went fucking dim again.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts
True.
should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I have no choice but to do what
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Can we go kill them
Technically, it
now?
would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Nothing
Then
unites
it
people
will be
faster
for
than a
us to
common
see that
enemy.
Their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
No women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Might be a little excessive. Oh, that didn't count. Yeah, man. How is that not counting?
Nice try. They mean to overwhelm us.
Oh, I can't like completely turn around. That's a shame. How did Google Flare get up already? That's insane. I guess it does have a shorter cooldown, 60 seconds. It must have just gotten back up because I felt like I just used
The
it.
townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Yeah, don't make me do that again.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I was kind of wondering in that fight, can I... What's it called? Can I flare breath and wings of light at the same time? It says most abilities unavailable while casting. I couldn't do it after I started. Can be used to push or pull enemies in a desired location. I never checked the shop.
So,
It's probably just an orchestrion roll that it has, though.
the bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
But I'm here, so I should check it.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping the bunch.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, it's orchestrion rolls. This one's cheap as hell.
My thanks.
It's also only 5,000.
Here you are. My thanks.
Yeah, I only ever find
Here you
potions in the
are.
actual missions.
Fare you well.
Never just see them out in the field, so I should just stock up. Alright, so the other hunt was definitely in this area. I wonder if I can just hear the dragon
Find Isabel.
roaring. For some reason, I want to assume it's there, but there's also like an area here that I've never been, so it could just be in there too. There's also plenty of meadows, although it did say near woods, so it's probably not up in this upper half. I guess I should go take a look over there.
And what can I do for you? And a fine, fine day to you.
Oh, I thought that was like a purple shiny on the ground. I just saw like the reflection. I was like, ooh, item. No. No item.
Come on.
This is the wrong direction. A Matagot. I mean, it just looks like a Akashic Curl.
All right.
Is that a dragon? I think it is. No, oh no, those are just ruins. Right? Yeah. Okay, well, it's not up here. Oh, there's a chest up here or anything. Well, there is.
Thanks, Gal.
I can't do it mid-combat. Oh, man. That's 40 skill points. That's not bad for just a quick little fight like that. Okay. Well, I'll go check down here. Maybe it's down in this area. I've never explored. Oh. Okay, occasionally you do find potions and stuff.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, it did say a fog. This is it. Those dragonettes? Yeah, this is definitely it. Probably can't save mid-combat, can I? No. This is rank S, so, you know, I want to take it seriously. Man, I can't just open it. I'm getting off. Ring of the Marksman. Damage of magic. I mean, that might be handy in this fight, for all I know. Okay. Oh, it's the red dragon. Oh, it's almost 50.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh my god. We'll give it a few goes. I might switch up the abilities I'm using. I don't know if Gouge is going to do me any good. I don't know if Rook's Gambit is going to do me any good either. It's pretty big. I feel like I should just throw a tornado on it instead of doing Gouge. Like that'll do me better for the stagger. Kind of hard because I can't see. Well, that failed. Why did that instantly fail? I don't trust myself.
Not good.
Ah, that was pretty good.
Come on. Come on.
I guess I can't die while I'm limit breaking? I should have.
That's better.
And that's all my high potions. A lot of numbers. $116,000. That was really good. Next time I should do a strength pot at the start of that. Also just completely out of high potions. Let's put that on to start with. Just use one of these. Why not? I still have my last elixir, so I think maybe you can't die while limber breaking, or you got one extra chance. I really wish I brought Heat Wave. Fuck. This is doable with what I have. This is doable.
Nothing.
God damn it. Oh, it doesn't like instantly lose the whole charge. I thought it would just instantly go to like level 0. It slowly goes down.
I can't go on.
Okay. Also, if I'm too far away, the Giga Flare doesn't even hit him. Or not Giga Flare, the Mega Flare. Is that Mega Flare? Yeah, it's Mega Flare. Oh. The tornado is kind of hard to... That was a bad time for limit break. Strength tonic. This is also a really good way to build up like the combo damage. Alright, we got to halfway. I don't know how that didn't count, but whatever. can't even get close to him?
Nice try. That's better.
It's too far away. I feel like one of those should have been a precision. So get halfway to stagger. There we go. Doing the dance again. I just gotta get close enough.
Nice try.
All right. Nice. Hell yeah. See, totally doable. Ooh, I wonder how much this is worth. Ignore calculation.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Yeah, definitely not. That took a lot of. I guess not a lot of tries. This took what, 3 tries? I'm assuming level 50 is max. Because story-wise, it seems like we're ramping up towards the end. They're like, oh, it's the end of the world. I want to see how much it was worth individually. Only 5,000? 3,200, that's it? Whatever. I mean, it's better than nothing.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
And really, the only thing to buy is Orchestra.
An
It's like the only reason to
excellent
get Gil in
choice.
this game.
You've a keen eye. An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
Alright, let's save that.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. And we're next.
can't do it. You can.
My lord. My lady.
You're not what's her
We
face.
received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've
Fallen.
taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave.
I've never actually looked at Oriflamme ever since they lost their crystal.
The two souls.
How is Torgal doing in terms of like power? It's a Dromi striker. I still don't know how this levels up.
We're carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What could do that to him?
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
You had a pretty good speech there.
You're a pikeman, yes?
That would make me want to step up too.
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
It's all right.
Truly.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Yeah, you know, I still have never gone over this way. There's bound to be stuff. Whatever. There's probably like a fucking cytotaph thing, whatever they were called. Whatever these were called. Probably one over there.
Let's go.
Yeah!
We'll just follow the road. Although with the look of the road, it looks like it's harder than that, just the regular ground to traverse. Not exactly even in any way.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
I wanted to hit two of them at the same time.
Should I prime?
Yeah, we're fine.
Save your strength.
I really should take out this thing first. Hello, Lich. Did that cancel my ability? Oh, it did. You know, this ability kind of sucks. I guess it's really about, like, moving people around and, like, keeping them staggered in some way.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Mm-hmm. The full package.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
There have been many times where
Lest you wonder,
NPCs are
I'm
talking.
foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems.
Their dialogue specifically targets a person
And that's
that they're
one
not
fewer
looking
than
at.
I had this morning.
Happens a
Thank
lot.
you again, Clive.
This one was surprisingly short on the talking. It was a lot more succinct than the other two.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Oh, it's straight. Oh, yeah. That is fast travel. Just fucking straight to him.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir. All yours.
Nice. I wasn't sure I would get to 11:20 by the end of this, but
Best of luck out there, Sid.
the hunts helped a lot. Nectar's Adventures is what auto scrolls. Did I ever tell you about the time I flew away out of the bottom of the Zemeckis Basin, Kupo?
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. From the outside, it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go, Kupo? Why does it never fill up? And what's behind the waterfalls? Those were the questions I flew in to find the answers to, Kupo, but instead I found something about myself, Kupo. I can't swim, Kupo. God damn it. Alright, so I guess there probably is only 4 hunts left. Well, that reminds me, I got a fucking achievement. 100 MFPS, land 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare. Okay. Let me go see, like, the missives and shit first. Before we talk to Otto.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Dumb Arigato, Mr. Otto. Make that go away.
Did you see the pair that...
Maybe I should make the Excalibur anyway. Just to make it. Maybe it looks really cool.
What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Pretty classic. What do I have now? Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, there's my squire.
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I have to worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine, the same might be said of you and your burdens, but remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Dramatis Personae, the Guardian League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all to leave to sip our snake pit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another. Might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice, now would we? Flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic and us, but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds, though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Cool. Then we have the Guardian Scarf. With this tippet dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, does Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. See, this tells me I'm not near the end of the game, but maybe you got a lot of them post-game. I mean, I'm probably not near the end. But things are definitely ramping. We still have the whole thing with Odin. And then I assume I get Shiva's powers at some point. I mean, there's room for 2 more icons on my wheel. Those are the only 2 I don't have powers of, so...
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Not Dion, though, apparently.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special.
And yet we've only seen 7 elements.
The flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna be pretty sad if Gav dies. I like Gav.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Cool. Oh, now there's side quests.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Oh, man. I'm not allowed to go anywhere else, at least initially. Oh, just one more. Rank C. South of Tabor. I mean, that's... okay. Where I'm going. Okay. I think I am gonna call it here for the evening. I am quite hungry at this point. Need to eat dinner before it gets way too late. So yeah. We're getting there. I imagine I'm still like 20 something hours away from actually. Probably like maybe 2/3, I bet. Is my guess. So yeah, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.